Yo, welcome back. Today is 16th of April and it is a Thursday. And I'm gonna go over the trade I took, or I should say no trades I took yesterday, 15th April. So just gonna recap market and recap, what my thought process was, things like that. It's currently 16th April for me, so get this closed Microsoft Teams. Okay, yeah, it's 16th April, Thursday in Australia currently. I think, yeah, it's also in United States as well. But basically, yeah, my trades are in like midnight. That's when market opens. So that's why I do these recaps in the morning the next day. But we're recapping 15th April, Wednesday. And yeah, as you just saw, I took no trades. Like these are currently some conditions that I've like never seen before. For the past few days, it's just been so bullish that I don't even know, like, how are we so bullish right now? Um, Like it makes sense that, it's the end of the yearly manipulation and we're heading to all-time highs now, but I just didn't expect price to just continue higher and higher without any major retracement. Like logically, like from the strategy I trade, it does make sense. Like price is able to do this. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible in the markets. Because we do have this sell side delivery. Now we're doing the buy side delivery. Don't necessarily need to go down, rebalance things. However, just from my experience, I started trading like a year ago from now. So, um, around, yeah, this time last year, I started trading and I've just never seen price just continue straight up, like give no retracements at all. Like, seriously. I'm not saying there's no entries. There were entries, yes, but it's just I didn't expect price to just make such a small manipulation and just go straight up, like hump up with just that small manipulation. Like seriously, like this time last year, let's see, price was bullish. Like this part was probably like yeah, going straight up pumping. But we do have these retracements. See, we go down and then we go higher, accumulate, go down, go higher, accumulate, go down, go higher. But here, look at this. We're just going straight up. We have this small. Yeah, this one was valid. I took a long here, but then from here, every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, boom, 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 just up, up, up. Like damn, like these conditions are not good. Like you think low probability conditions would be like choppy price action and going sideways, but no, it's when price is doing things you don't expect. And I know a lot of people also weren't expecting such bullish price action where we just go straight up without any manipulation. I mean, like barely any manipulation, barely any retracement. It just gives us conditions where we can't find entries for most of us. But yeah, this video is a little late, but I just got off work basically. I ended at 4 p.m. Now it's like 6. You know when you like get off work and you just feel like you can't do anything. Trying to change that, but man, even though I work at like a retail store, so a whole day, it wasn't that busy, but even though then I come back home, just want to lie on bed, just want to do nothing. But yeah, slowly gonna make that time where I'm just like relaxing shorter and shorter. So then, you know, eventually I want to go back home straight up, maybe 5 minute, 10 minute break max, and then boom, back into work mode, back into the grind, you know, pumping out these videos, and, just finding an escape, um, through other medium because obviously don't want to work there my whole life. But anyways, back into the charts, a little sidetrack there. Essentially what happened yesterday, first of all, I remember this time I'm gonna go over Forex Factory first. That's what I checked. Wednesday, nothing really per Trump speaking, um, but no planned news. However, on the financial juice side, where there's unplanned news, there was like some red folder. I'll just show you on the charts basically. It was this candle, data high candle, this data high. This was like just from random Trump tweets, I believe. So it's not like Forex Factory, not like a PPI, whatever, CPI news like that, but it was just like from random Trump news. 1 a.m. here and then 7:46 p.m. here. Sorry, a.m. But yeah, we essentially had this. Um I'll show you what I was my daily bias was. I essentially write it in my Discord. I link it. It's the link in the bio. Just kind of like my journal, basically. Yeah. There's literally no one here right now, but I'm just doing it for myself for the journaling aspect. It helps me keep track, helps me, um, yeah, be on time every day and make sure I'm making my journal. It's like a track record basically here. But yesterday I said, there was basically a completely bullish move. No, sorry. Yesterday, which was Tuesday, was a bullish move without retracement at all. But basically, what I outlined was today we're accumulating. Like it was pretty much a lot of accumulation here. With this data high, let me just replay towards yesterday. Asia, London accumulating. Create this data high here, data high here. We don't have an SMT lower, which is a time-based, like SMT but time-based. I trade quarterly theory. That's why it's like it's basically SMT, but it's using time. Like we don't have any SSMT here at all, and we're just accumulating. So I was thinking, I want to look for shorts maybe potentially to this 4 hour gap. This is a retracement gap, and there's an ambulance outside, but don't mind that. But what makes this different from yesterday was I was thinking yesterday we did have a valid manipulation lower, which made us go higher here. Although we were accumulating, we made this manipulation here. It's a daily SSMT, go higher. But today we're just accumulating on both sides. I was thinking, okay, maybe this is a sign we can go lower potentially now. But um, price told us otherwise. But at the time before market open, I was thinking I'm gonna look for shorts potentially if there was an entry because I learned from yesterday. I'm not gonna fade high time frame structure. If we're gonna continue bullish, no entry, no high probability setup, I'm gonna take it. Just gonna let price do its thing. Go higher, no entry. But yeah, we had this data high. It was a stack data high, like basically equal data high here and here. I was like, yeah, definitely. If I'm gonna short, I'm gonna watch until this gets manipulated and then look for entry. Otherwise, I'm open for longs. I'm open for longs at market open if we first manipulate lower and then go higher. So then market opens. Let's go on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, right here. So market opens and essentially here we didn't have much, I believe. Let me just replay all the way here. Yeah, so right here, here to here, we did have a micro right here. I saw this micro. Let me delete this for now. So micro SSMT takes out this low in this quarter, previous quarter low on YM, but doesn't take it here, right on this candle. I think it was, yep, this candle right here. So I was like, we're so close to this data high. This would be like a 1-to-1 RR, and I don't usually take things like that. It was just too low, like too high risk for me, and it's a little in premium. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take this. It's just not enough validation for me. Not a high probable entry. I usually like it when NQ manipulates it and then creates the smart money reversal. Otherwise, this is kind of like a continuation move. It's a little weird how YM went down and then NQ still like kind of distribution in a distribution move right now with no manipulation lower here. And also, I usually like to see NQ take out pre-market lows first, but we dump here and then we go higher. Then we create the SSMD right on this candle 933. So I'm like, yeah, not gonna take that. Just don't want to take low probability entries. However, then we retrace down. I don't really use this as a confluence usually, but we do hit EQ of this expansion like candle right here. It's like an order block, and then we create a small cracking correlation, mind you, right here. We still are holding that micro SSMT. Then we create this 1 minute SMT here plus a PSP. A PSP is essentially when one candle is a different color from the other. That's a cracking correlation. This is a high probable continuation entry. 1 minute SMT and 1 minute PSP. Why is my computer so slow right now? It's like kind of lagging, but I hope the recording's not fucked from that. But 1 minute SMT, 1 minute PSP. I usually would take this as a continuation entry. But I just didn't really like this. In hindsight, it was actually a really good entry, but just didn't like how NQ was still a premium here. Otherwise, if taking this entry completely valid, stops below that continuation, it's kind of, yeah, it's a continuation to 2.81 rest reward here. Very good, but I just didn't take it. Thought, at least we might manipulate lower a little or even go down first, but I just thought micro, it's not enough for me here, but price is just so bullish and it just takes it. Goes up, takes that data high. After then, I was looking shorts potentially, and there was a good short entry actually. Let me just show. Actually, no, 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 my bad. There was not a good short. The thing is, we just don't have SMT here, proper SMT. So no micro. We do have a 5 minute, which in hindsight, I could argue is valid because um, it's just taking a high time frame liquidity with this like move like this with this SMT. It is kind of valid actually. It doesn't necessarily have to be micro, but I don't want to rely on intuition here. I don't really want to rely on low probable conditions. Price is still bullish. We're still high time frame in the distribution move higher, but so I just didn't take it. And I would have probably got a break even anyway because I probably would have targeted this 90-minute low or this more low. But then we move lower. We create 90-minute SSMT. So previous 90-minute quarter gets taken out here. Well, here, yep, right here. And I would have actually taken a long here if we didn't already take out data highs. So this just made it low probable because we kind of take the main draw of liquidity of day. We take equal highs, we take high of day, and also there was no proper entry here. Like there was no CISD, next CISD is up here. So then this would have been the move. Um, but I guess it just shows to me that price is so bullish right now. It doesn't care if we just sweep this major liquidity high, major data high. It doesn't care that um yeah, we create this 90, just a 90, not even a daily, not even a high time frame, not even tapping into the high time frame liquidity of the 4 hour gap below. Yet we just continue distributing off this all the way up for the rest of the day. And I just don't like trading these conditions. I'm not used to it. I'm still gathering data on it. Um, and yeah, it's just showing to me like, damn, price can do this when it's in the distribution higher. Um, but yeah, I was doing some forward tests, just like basic small trades, just to see, how bullish are we? Like, I took a basically entry like here. This was like a paper entry towards this high, literally just like a small scalp onto five. Basically, let me turn off this. The thought process behind this one was we no, sorry, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Well, the process was we just sweep, turtle sweep this. Literally any manipulation lower, I'm taking a long off if I get an entry. That was literally my forward test today because I'm just thinking price is so bullish. Any move lower, we're just gonna completely go reverse and go back higher. Like but with given proper entry, of course. But SSMT, sorry, just regular SMT turtle soup. We soup this low. Then we form a 15-second CISD here. And this candle also PSP SMT, 1 minute PSP, 1 minute SMT. I love these when they're both PSP SMT for continuations. Like it's such a high probability reversal, such a good protected low or high to put your stops at. So you see here, ES is a green candle, also fails to take out previous 1 minute low. YM takes it and then goes higher. Just entry of the next candle here. This was the CISD 15-second. Just targeting current day high, which is this candle right here. And yeah, basically, literally like you just find the soup, find this order block, go higher. Same thing, same thing. It's just so brain dead right now. You just long and you win, which is just something I'm not used to at all. But look, at the end of the day, it's always yourself, myself, who's trading, who's, you know, needs to be the one profiting from the markets. So I'm just adjusting. I'm just learning new conditions right now. It's never the market's fault. The market can do whatever it wants. Just because it's going a million points higher doesn't mean it must do a reversal. It does not mean anything. Like right now, I usually use True Week Open, True Month Open as our time-based anchors for premium and discount. We're obviously so above True Week Open, obviously so above True Month Open, which was all the way down here on the high time frame. Yet price is so bullish that we don't need to reverse towards those and rebalance those True Opens because we're just relying on the low time frame True Opens right now. We are at yesterday at True Day Open, manipulate below True microcycle open, and then True New York Open is where the 90-minute cycle really began. So then, yeah, we manipulate below on YM, go higher. Just need to rebalance these small time frame, low time frame premium discounts with zero regards to high time frame. Like basically, if you want to look at the chart right now, ignore high time frame, ignore all this liquidity lower, not financial advice, but ignore all that. On daily time frame, just look at how daily is developing. Daily, want to see bullish move. Yep. Just if this was the whole chart right now for NQ, this looks clean, right? This looks clean. We go lower, daily development go lower, then go higher with this SMT right here. On the high time frame, this does not look clean at all, which is bullish. We're just so bullish. Like, look, all this stuff, we just ignore it right now. Price just wants to go to all-time highs. But yeah, that was basically my analysis for today. And looking at currently, it's on yeah 6 p.m., which is 4 a.m. in US time. And I'm not surprised if we keep going high again and again. Don't fade to high time frame structure. If we're gonna go bullish, continue with the trend until a major displacement on the high time frame happens, until we get like a massive like SMT with a massive dump CISD on the high time frame. That's what I would do. That's what I would be looking for. Because for the past few days, I was like, you know what, we need a rebalance. Not, you know what, we need a rebalance. Not go higher, go higher. So yeah, but that's basically my recap for today. If you like to follow along, and watch my pre-market analysis each day, I'm sending it in here every day, basically a private journal. It's gonna become public if people join, but I'd love to just share my journaling, my knowledge, and how I'm doing with my trading and help you guys out if you have any questions. But yeah, honestly, yesterday I'm glad zero trades taken. Um, I followed my rules because I just didn't take any trades. It was a W day for me, regardless of profits. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.